Hey everyone, joining you from the second day of this long heat wave during spring. Yes, it is still spring. It's still the spring equinox. Summer doesn't start till the 21st or 22nd of this month. And it's already feels like 90 degrees out here. But I'm trying to get used to the heat, trying to get a little bit of a tan. But anyway, I wanted to do this video to address some issues and address some decisions that I've made. First and foremost, the most recent decision is not to go back to Walmart in Mount Pleasant. There was a lot of factors that went into it, and I won't get into it because it was a private decision that I made between me and the company. I just feel very strongly about it, and I just will not be going back. And I also want to let you guys know that during days like this, it's not safe for food to be outside like this. The problem is, listen, I'm a licensed and inspected home baker. What it's called is a limited food establishment in the state of Pennsylvania. I get inspected by the state. They come out, make sure that everything is copacetic and everything. But I've also had jobs where I've had to do serve safe. So I'm very conscious about bacteria and botulism and salmonella and what it takes to form that. And when it gets this hot outside and you've got plastic containers, any kind of plastic, and you have baked goods inside that can breed so much bacteria. And it's not just about melting. I mean, yes, melting is definitely an issue, especially with any kind of icing, chocolate, obviously, but especially days like today, it's not dry heat and it's very humid. So what happens is there's condensation that forms within the package, and that raises the pH levels, and it makes it a very bad situation, and it can make someone very sick, and it could kill someone depending on what happens. So I'm very conscious of that. And if other people want to be out in this heat selling their baked goods, man, listen, that's up to them. I'm making the decision based on my knowledge and what I know, and that I don't want to make anyone sick. I don't want to lose my license. And there are some confusions because I am licensed and I do follow the Pennsylvania state rules of the limited food establishment, which they base it on pH levels. So I can do candy, I can do nuts, I can do dried seasonings, I can do baked fruit pies, things like that. The reason being I can do those is because the pH levels in those are very low. pH levels result in bacteria forming, whatever. So when you do cheesecake or any kind of cream cheese, it actually has to be tested. Cheesecakes definitely have to be sent off to a lab to be tested for the pH levels, because cream cheese has a very quick mold rate. So it can get moldy very, very quickly. And that could, you could really get sick from that. And I don't want to do that until I actually have the facility to support that. But other companies do that. And whether they're licensed or not, I don't know. And it's not hard to get licensed. It's $35. And you have someone come out and inspect you. It's not difficult. So, and you're not allowed to cut fruit. And the reason for that is because when you cut that fruit open, again, there's water, pH levels inside, and it could get contaminated very, very quickly. Especially bananas, apples, strawberries, things like that. It can happen, mold can happen very quickly, especially with strawberries. Bananas go bad very quickly. I hate that I know this stuff, because I would love to be ignorant and just be like, oh yeah, let me just sell you some dipped bananas and let me put some pudding in my stuff. I can't do that. And I know it does get confusing because other people do it, and they're like, well, why can't you do it? Because it's not legal. So I can't control what other people do. I can only control what I do. But I do get affected by other people's decisions who are in the same industry that I am, because of, the confusion that circulates. Cream cheese is definitely a no-no, especially in icing. Can't do cream cheese, can't do cheesecakes, can't do cold, anything that requires constant refrigeration. Again, because of mold levels and stuff like that, and can make someone sick. So I just choose not to do that. So these are decisions that I have to make every day, and it does affect me and my bottom line sometimes, but ethically, my conscience is clear. So I choose to go with my conscience sometimes. So it's not necessarily just a business decision. It's a personal one too. So I just wanted to let you guys know about that. And I know I have gotten some questions about other business relationships that I have ended. Again, I'm not going to go into the specifics. My business model is quality products at a fair price. I never skimp on quality of my products. I use, good flour, good butter, good sugar. I never skimp on the quality. I just feel like everyone deserves to have quality products at a fair price. As a single mom, it was so hard to find, quality stuff, unique stuff, especially at like the holidays, like Easter and Christmas. And I just decided to go with that, because being a single mom, it was tough. The financial decisions had to be made, but you still want to make your kid happy and whatnot. So that's kind of where I base my decisions. I try to be fair with everybody, and sometimes it just doesn't work out. So it is what it is. And I just wanted to let you guys know again that I will not be going back to Walmart in Mount Pleasant. I will still have the other events that I'm going to be at. I just won't be back at Walmart. Again, decisions, whether good or bad, they just sometimes have to be made. So I just wanted to do this really long video and let you guys know, but I appreciate all of your support. So I hope to see you at my next event that I'm going to be at, or you can always order from me. I am booked about 3 weeks out, a little over 3 weeks out as far as custom orders go, so make sure you get your orders in quickly if you need something. So just know that I have your best interest in mind whenever I make things, and I never want to compromise the integrity of my product or compromise your health with anything that I make. So try to stay cool this week, guys, and I'll see you when I see ya.